Hey, ladies, welcome to the Mom to Mentor podcast. If this is your first time joining, welcome. If you are a repeat listener, thank you for your loyalty. Hey, I'm doing something a little different today than I have been in the past few episodes. As for my loyal listeners, I've been talking about planting character seeds in our children to prepare them for real life. But today I'm going to do something a little different. This episode is for you, Mom. For you that are seeking a relationship or in a current relationship, I want to talk about the difference between caring for someone and loving someone. We get into relationships in hopes it leads to a loving relationship because a loving relationship is a great thing. But we have to understand there's a difference between caring for someone and loving someone. And that's what I want to talk about today. What does it mean to care for somebody? It's very surface level, meaning it's on top. There's no attachment. They're just concerned about your well being. How are you doing today? Oh, that's good. All right. Have a good day. If I talk to you tomorrow, fine. If I don't, fine. That's surface level. That's what that caring means. Whereas when you love someone, it's a direct link to the heart. You have more intense feelings. And guess what? When there's issues that come about, it hurts. That's why a lot of people don't like to become vulnerable when it comes to love and when it comes to the love emotion, because that's exactly what it does. It makes you vulnerable. And a lot of people are scared to become vulnerable because once you let that guard down, then that person can almost say and do anything because of the fact that you're like, oh, okay. Yeah, I really like him and he knows it, but he just cares for you. He doesn't love you. And sometimes folks can manipulate the situation, unfortunately, where they know you love them, but they don't love you. And you can tell that by how they treat you. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that and give you some examples of what caring looks like and what love looks like. But we need to understand the difference, especially for you young ladies that are moms, and maybe he's not active in your child's life or in your life. And why is that? Seemingly, since he was able to get the goodies, why is he no longer active in your life? Could it be it was just a caring opportunity? Was it love? If it's love, then he's still there. He's still active and he's doing things to demonstrate the love. But for you young ladies that are out there that says, I need to be in a relationship, I miss being in a relationship, you miss someone caring about you. But love is a whole different topic that you really need to think about before you get into that next relationship, because otherwise you're going to end up right back where you are right now. And that's a gentleman or a young man just caring for you. They just want to know how you're doing and that's it, but don't want to really understand who you are and get in the weeds with you and understand the dynamics of what makes up your DNA. Yeah, there's people out there like that. When we talk about surface level, the other thing you need to consider is it's that outer appearance. I'm faithful at my church and I get all dolled up when I go into church, and I have males that come and say, "Ooh, how you doing today?" And I tell them, I don't look like this during the week. And I say that because everything is surface level. I take extra time in the mirror on Sunday. to look a certain way. That's surface level. These guys get attracted to the surface. But when you are in love, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. It's all about the heart. Your child's father was attracted to you surface level. You have some unique characteristic, your face, your body, and he got attracted to that at surface level. And that's easy to do. And that's just caring and lust. But you have to understand, just because someone's attracted to you, you have to meet them where they are and not put more into it than they're willing to. There's a lot of wonderful, nice looking people out here in this world, but at the end of the day, it's surface level. And then once they start talking and start sharing with you different things and then start doing things that you're seeing, you're like, hey, wait a minute, you're not so attractive anymore. Again, it was surface level. Anyway, another day, another time for that intense conversation. That happens because we care for each other, surface level. But when you take your time, get to know that person, get to know their quirks, get to know what makes them tick, get to know what they look like when they at home all day, all week, when they're not in a public setting all dolled up. That's where those emotions develop. All right, so let's get down to some examples of what it means to care for someone versus actually loving someone. Number one, caring makes excuses. Love tells the truth. So if you have to ask him what you're doing and all of this, ask these questions, he just cares for you, because when you're in love, you don't have to ask. They're volunteering. This is where I'm going. This is how long I'm going to be. All of that. That's the difference. Number two, caring tells you what you want to hear. Love is transparent by understanding your emotions, meaning you don't have to say anything about the situation you're in. When somebody loves you, they see the struggle, they understand it, and so they're stepping to the plate. What can I do in this situation? Or they may just offer you a hug and tell you it's going to be okay. And you haven't said one word about what's going on in your life. That's love. That's what love feels like. Number three, caring is okay with the status quo. Life is normal. I'm going to text you in the morning, good morning, and that's it. Not have a good day or let me know if you need anything. That's just caring, right? If you get that daily text of good morning, it's just that, good morning. Don't read too much into that, ladies. But when you love someone or you developing that relationship, love goes above and beyond. And they do stuff just because. Can I call you later? Or they may do an impromptu midday and say, how's it going? You okay today? Or they sense something and they'll just pop in and say, I hope you're doing well, or it's going to be okay. Some simple phrases that's going to say, you know what? This person really cares about me. Even in the evening, if they just say good night, have a good night, sleep well. But with love, it's above that. I want you to have a very good evening. You're going to be in my dreams. I hope you're in mine. That's not just a good talk off. You're going the extra step to let them know how much you care and how much you love them. Number four, caring is reactive. Love is proactive. Yeah, so when you're caring about somebody, you just respond. Love is saying, you know what, I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to step to the plate and let you know. You don't have to ask me anything. Number 6, caring sighs, like, now what? Where love says, how high? What you need? Back in the day, we used to say if a person says jump and the other person says how high, that means that you got them. So that's what that means. Caring, you sometimes feel bothered. Now what? What do you need now? You're bothering me. Where love says it's never a bother. Caring needs a reminder. Love says, I'm always going to find you. You don't have to remind someone when it comes to love, like Valentine's Day. You have to go back and say, hey, you're going to give me some flowers, some candy, some chocolate. No, you don't have to do that. That if you're in love or he's in love with you, honey, he done bought that gift a week ago and it's just sitting there, just waiting for Valentine's Day. Keep that in mind when it comes to understanding caring versus loving. You don't have to do a reminder. You don't have to remind him about the anniversary. You don't have to do all of that. He's already going to know and he's prepared. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. So please note, and I hope you are taking notes on these simple ways to understand the difference between caring and loving. Yeah. And if there's some guys listening, and it's reverse. Yeah. If she really cares, you don't have to ask. She doesn't. You ask caring asks where you been. And again, love volunteers that information. So you never have to ask when it comes to love. You don't. All right. So the other thing, ladies, when it comes to giving things, keep this in mind. If he's giving you money, flowers, etc., he just cares for you. Sorry to disappoint you. He just cares for you. So if he's paying your bill and this, that, and the other, that's probably going to eventually stop. It just means he cares for you. But if he really loves you, he's going to give you something more tangible. Again, with Valentine's Day, he's going to give you a teddy bear, something that you can hold on to. Jewelry. That really says a lot, a whole lot, because if he's giving you something expensive, it means he's really taking the time and that you're really in his heart, that is more than I just care for you. It is all about, I'm really in love with you. Yeah, and vice versa, guys, if you're listening, if she's buying you stuff and it's not money or of course, for you, not flowers, but if she's going above and beyond and buying you things, then yeah, she probably has some very strong feelings for you. It's more than just caring. So, ladies, at the end of the day, understand what it means for someone to care for you and for someone to love you. And if he's saying he loves you after first and second date, that's probably not true because love takes time, because you have to really understand who that person is. Otherwise, they have a strong infatuation for you. But if they haven't spent time with you to understand your quirks, it's not love. So don't believe it if they say, I love you. Probably a hidden agenda behind that. So ensure you understand the emotions tied to love and caring that will save you some heartache later on in life. You may love him and do all these things for him when he actually just only cares for you. It's unfortunate because love is linked to the heart and it has a long-lasting impact on your emotions and how you treat people in the future. And that's why you don't want to get in another relationship. And if you do, a surface level, yeah, I care about you, but I don't love you. It's just filling that void, right? So just be careful, ladies, that you have a clear understanding of what it means to love versus caring, because love lingers. Yeah. Yeah, love lingers. Love tries to work things out. Caring doesn't. Caring says, you know what? I'm disappointed. You did this, you did that. I'm out. That's what caring says. Because I really never had real emotions for you anyway. And the sad part is, folks are out getting married and they only care for each other. They never love each other. That's why it's easy to get a divorce. That's why it's easy for one to walk away and not try to work things out. All right, ladies, if you enjoyed this episode, I encourage you to leave me some feedback, tell another mom, and subscribe to my page to get regular updates on new episodes so you'll be first in line to hear what I'm going to be talking about for the day. As we soon will be entering 2026, I am hoping to have my guest process in place. So if you're interested in coming on my show, let me know by completing a guest registration form. And keep in mind, I want to know what you taught your child. If you're wanting to come on to talk about anything else, that's not going to work. Sorry. It's Mom2Mentor. We're trying to pay it forward and for you to come on and share with what you taught your child to encourage other moms. Because they may not have thought about pursuing teaching their child various traits. And maybe you're doing that uniquely. I encourage you to sign up to come on the show for 2026. Let's get the party started and rolling to invite that engagement to encourage other moms and other parents. Yeah. And fellas, if you're listening, I hear you. We want to come on the show too. We have some things to offer. Let's talk. I will be opening it up to the fellas as well, because if you're able to teach your child, your sons, different things in a unique way, then absolutely I will want you to come on the show as well. But right now, I want to start with the moms, and then I will be expanding that to the fellas. I hope you understand. Much love. Okay. You all have a great day. Take care.